Yeah, baby, you are. Hey, baby.
Beautiful, beautiful.
See the light, see the
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Cat Queen. If you're new here, welcome. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave your notification bell on so that you won't miss any video from me. And to all our old subscribers, welcome back again. Thanks for staying with us. Thank you for watching our videos. Welcome to Eagle Style. So in today's video, I am going to be making a dress, a very beautiful dress, but I'm going to be using this mixed rainbow color. I don't know if it's a rainbow color, but I'm going to be mixing it with these two colors together. Then also I'm going to be using some of my X scrap yarns, and I'm even might gonna even add more yarn according to what the vibe that I'm getting here. Okay, so you need a measuring tape, you need a scissors, and you need a hook. So I am going to be using my 5 points. You're going to need a stitch marker also, just in case. So now I'm going to put this aside and this one also aside. So I'm going to start first with the upper parts. I'm going to be using this first, then later on I'll jump to this one. So for this one, I need to find my 4 points, my 4.3 millimeter hook. Let me go get it. So after making my 30 chain, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1, yarn over, bring it to the third, 1 2 3, yarn over, make my double crochet, yarn over, bring it to here, the next stitch, and make my double crochet. So I'm going to be making my double crochet all the way down. So now I'm at the edge. I'm gonna go one more in here. So now I'm gonna chain 1 2, turn my work. This is so I'm gonna be making my double crochet. This is a second row. So third row, we're going to start increasing. Go ahead and finish this up. Okay, so now I'm just going to bring in some of this to work on my increasing rows. So I'm going to start first. I'm going to start with the yellow, then you can just blend it the way you want it, because remember I told you guys I'm going to be using different colors. Why is this one doing this way? Okay, so I'm going to make a slip knot, pull. So I'm going to tie this and cut out my yarn. So now I'm not going to be doing the mesh anymore. I'm just going to increase by 4. 1 2 3, no, by 3. So I'm going to yarn over. I'm still going to increase from here. 1, yarn over. I'm going to go in here. 2, then I'm going to go on top of this. 3, then I'm going to go again in here. 4, on top of this, and make my double crochet all the way down. So go ahead and do that until you reach to the end. You're going to increase again, then you turn your work and keep going. So we're going to be increasing on this side. So I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be closing all this row until we have like 8 or 9 rows. Then we'll continue making the mesh. Guys, so I just wanted to give you guys updates on my increase and how my middle row is looking. So like I did this off camera, but you still increase on both sides. So I was only having 2 colors, which was the green and the yellow, but now that I am home, I'm going to add in my red and also gonna put some blue and add in also my purple until we finish the top part of the dress. So I'm going to try to finish up this yellow, then we can add in a little bit of the purple, then we take it to the red and blue. Okay. So now I'm going to show you guys. I didn't get the chance to actually show you guys how I change colors because I do some of that off camera. So this area here is this from up here to where I'm going to stop, it's the boobs area. So I'm going to be doing this until I cover, like go below a little bit, so after my boobs, because I don't want my boobs to be peeping outside. I want it to be on the inside of this cover up. So now I've changed my purple. I'm just gonna go ahead and hide my excess. Make sure if you're changing your colors, make sure you hide your excess yarn because you don't want them to be out. Okay, so now I'm just gonna finish up my rows then with my different colors. Then you can do the same too, but if you need any question around this area, you let me know. But all you do is when you started to increase from the very we started increasing, I think we started increasing here. I started increasing on this one, then you keep going and keep going. Okay, so now I already got my 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 rows. So now I'm just gonna cut this out, then I'm going to bring in my colored yarn. I'm now gonna start making the mesh. So if you do the same, make the mesh, then I'm gonna make a slip knot and slip this inside. I'm gonna tie these two together, tie the two together. So now I'm going to chain 1 2 3 and 4, turn my work yarn over. So I'm not gonna skip, I'm just I'm gonna chain 1 yarn over, skip this, come to the next, chain 1. So I'm gonna keep making my chain 1. I'm gonna keep increasing until I reach close to my navel. When I reach close to my navel, then we're gonna do something different. Okay, so now this is the length that I want. So we're gonna measure from top here to down here. It's almost 14 inches because if you stretch it out, it's 14. Then this is the boobs area. From here to here is almost 16 inches. Then for down here, from up here to the edge here is 20. So now we're gonna make a chain to connect it to this other side. 20. We're gonna make a chain to connect it to the side, but after I make the chain, I'll tell you guys how many chain I make. So for this part, you're gonna get measuring. You have to measure your waist if you're doing this for you. I only gonna measure my waist because I am doing this for me. So you measure your waist and it goes around. You're gonna divide whatsoever you have for this front and the chains that you are making. So let's go. So now I'm going to be making my chain. So now I made 70 chain, and from here to down here to down here, it gives me 42 and a half. So now what I'm going to do is make sure I'm going to turn this over like this. Make sure when you're connecting this chain, make sure it's straight. You don't want it to fall, but make sure it's straight. So it gives 70 chain, so I'm going to connect this one to this one. So instead of me turning it this way, I am going to turn it this way. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to count 1, 2, bring it to the second and slip stitch, then chain 1. So it's not going to be like that. I am going to cut out my chain. I'm going to cut it out and pull. That's all you need. For up here, we're gonna work. This is gonna be the last part that we're gonna work on. So for another tactics, if you want, you can also pass this chain around your waist and put this front on top of your chest. Then you can pass it around so it can fit you and not to be loose. So now what we're going to do is, since we have 70 chain, we are going to divide this into 2. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and divide yours while I am going to divide mine. So now I have 35 on this side, I have 35 on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna place my hook right here in the middle. Since both are 35, I'm just gonna place right here in the middle. Take my hook, my chain, and my hook where I place the middle. I'm going to make a slip knot, then pull, then make a chain. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go to the next one here, pull, then make a slip knot on top of this one. So now I'm gonna chain 1 and 2, but remember that I am going to be changing the yarn because I want the hip size to have something like this color, which we're gonna be using soon after I finish this first row. So now I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over. I'm gonna skip this one, come to the next one here. Don't worry, this one is secure. I'm gonna do with that at the end. Now what? Let me 3 chain, right? I'm gonna add one more. Skip this, come to the next, make a chain. Chain 1, yarn over, skip this one and come to the next. Whew, I'm so hungry. Chain 1, skip this and come to the next one. So this is gonna be a mesh. Chain 1, skip, come to the next. So keep doing this until when we get here, I'll show you guys what to do. Okay, so now I'm gonna skip this, come to this one. Chain 1. So this is where we had the whatever. So I'm just gonna place a double crochet on top of it so that this can be secure. Chain 1, yarn over, come again in here. So work on top of this ones now, it's easy. Chain 1, come on top of this one. Chain 1, come on top of this one. Chain 1, come on top of this one. Chain 1, go on top of this one. So now I'm gonna go on top of each and every one until we get here, and I'll show you guys again what to do next. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn, come here, chain 1, I'm going to skip this and come to the next, skip this, come to the next one. So let's keep going until we reach here. Okay, so now I'm at the closing. So I'm just gonna go in here, make one more. So now before doing the closing, make sure this other side is straight. So I'm gonna remove my stitch marker. I'm gonna chain 1, so I'm gonna end it up in here. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, so I'm gonna place it here where the third stitch is. I'm gonna place it where the third stitch is and pull. Then I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3. So I forgot to tell you guys, so you should pick your best sides, okay? So for me, this one is my best sides, so this one is my wrong side. So now that I've made my chain, what I am going to do now is I'm going to flip this over, chain 1, yarn over. Supposed to make 4, right? 1, 2, 3, one more, yarn over, come to this next spot, just like when we were doing the upper part. That's how we're going to be doing the bottom part. Okay, so let's keep going and keep moving. So if I have to do any increases, I'll definitely let you know. If I'm not going to do increase again, I'm still gonna let you guys know, because I am doing this from medium large. Yes, medium large. So in the for the meantime, I'm just gonna crochet with this one, but I'm going to be switching sooner or later to the blue color, which I have here with me already. Where's the blue? Yes, I have me blue. I'm gonna match it up with this color blue. I'm gonna put some green, yellow, and also purple, and of course some yellow colors also for the down parts. I think we should just continue with the mesh, right? What y'all think? Maybe we should just continue with the mesh. It looks pretty. It's summer. Okay, so now I'm at my 6 rows. I already did my 6 rows. So now all I'm going to do is I still maintain my hip size from here to here. If you stretch it out to 20, I still maintain that. So now I'm going to start to, I'm only going to increase in, maybe I'm just going to increase probably 3 times. Yes, but within that 3 times, so from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 is my 6 rows. So I mix the, okay, so now I've marked my 2 sides where I'm going to be increasing. So for you to know the exact, you just do like this. You do both of them like this, then you do like this, then you pull, then you can get your 2 sides. Or you, so now you can, or you can just go ahead and count from the numbers that you're going to get from here to here, or from here to here. It's supposed to be the same. So from here to this side here, it's 19 and 19 on this other side. So now, since I started on this side, so now I'm gonna be going towards this side. I forgot to explain to you guys. So we're going forward and back. So if when we're going this way, when we come and end here, we do 4 up, then go that way. The reason why we're doing it this way, because we want our line to be straight, we don't want it to be crooked. So now I already have my 4. I'm just gonna go in here. So like they have 2 ways of making to increase. Some they do increase after 10 stitches. They place an increase after 10 stitches, but for me, I like doing it by the hip side. Not all my work, but I like doing it on the hip side because I have a little bit of hip, so I want the thing to rest on my hip properly. I don't want it to be too much. So let me finish up. When I reach here, I'll tell you guys, I'll show you guys what to do. Okay, now I'm close to where my stitch marker is, so I'm just gonna remove it. I'm just gonna remove it. So now I'm gonna put 1 here. That's my increase row, chain 1, yarn over, come back in the same space. So now if I should have done like after 10 I increase, I should have maybe just do maybe 2 of increases. So now I'm going to continue. I already increased here, so now I'm going to continue with my double crochet in each space until I reach to the other side here. But on my way, I'm going to be changing my yarn to different color. Okay, so now I've reached to the other side, so I'm going to remove this one. So I'm going to be increasing. So I'm supposed to increase here, but I'm going to skip it and come to this one, chain 1, come again in the same space, and yarn over. So for this, yarn over, then chain 1. So for like the excess ones, you don't have to worry about them, because after I finish my work, I'm going to be using my darning needle to stitch them on the inside and get rid of them. But for now, let's focus on the work. So that's my changing yarn. So I'm going to be working, no more increase. I'm going to be working to my finishing point. Then after that I'm going to show you again what to do next. So now I'm at my other stitch where I increase. So now for this row, I'm not going to increase, but I'm just going to walk regular row. But the next one, I am going to increase right on top of this one. So I'm going to remove this and place this in the middle. So I'm going to work on top of this. So I'm going to be increasing on this one. So the same thing for the other side, you do the same thing. So let's work our regular row, then go to the starting point, then we'll finish. Then when we're coming back, that's when we're going to increase. So now I'm going to remove the stitch marker and pass it over to this one. So this one, we're going to be increasing on top of this one. So continue your regular rows stitches. Okay, so now I'm at my increase. So I'm going to remove this, chain one, I'm going to place another chain one, go back in here and come here. So I already increased, so you see this was on this side, so now we do one step right on top of this one. So now we're going to try to link up to the other one and increase again. Then I think that should be it. I said 3 times, but it's getting big already, so I don't want it to be too big. I just want it to be fitted or fitting. So yes. Okay, so now I'm at my other place of increase. I'm just going to remove this, chain one, then I'm going to increase on top of this one. Then go to the next one. So I already increased, so now I'm just going to continue my regular stitches. So when we reach to the other part of this dress, I'll let you guys know what to do next. Okay guys, so as you can see, I am done with the dress. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to measure the length where I stopped, because I did like 30 rows. I don't want to show my face. So from here, up here to down here is 15 inches, but the full length of the dress, when I flip it over, it's gonna be from up here to down here, it's like 28 and a half. So for the hip size, from here to here, it's like 20. So when you join both together, it's like 40. So you don't want it to be too big. So I'm going to be working at the back. So I'm going to be doing my single crochet all around until I get here. When I get here, then I'm going to do something different. I'm going to start from in here. I'm going to use this yarn. So now I'm going to make my slip stitch. I don't want my face to show. I lost my so I'm going to probably tie this together. Let them become friends. Tie it together. So now I'm going to chain one, chain two, no, chain one, I'm gonna go in here and slip stitch, then make another chain 1. So now I'm going to go in here and make a single crochet. I need to do something about this down here. So I'm gonna get rid of this with my darning needle. I'm gonna go again in here, make a single crochet, go in here, make a single crochet, go in here, make a single crochet. Because up here, the reason why I'm going in between, because here is slack a little bit, I want it to be tight at the key on the waist side. So I'm gonna go again in here, make a single crochet, go again in here, make a single crochet. So go ahead and make in single crochet all the way, make your single crochet, make your single crochet. If you like, you go in between like the stitches, that's fine by you, but for me up here is a little bit big, so that's why I'm skipping the stitches. That is still very good. So I go in here, single crochet, in here, single crochet, in here, single crochet, in here, single crochet. So for this side, if you like, you can put 2 single crochet, or if you like, you can just put 1 in each until you make your way up. So I go in here and make my single crochet on top of this one, go here, then go in here and go in here. So if you see excess, you just hide it. So I'm gonna go in each now. So now this is an excess which I'm going to hide. Yes. Single crochet. Hold on 1 second, Mama. Wait.
Okay.
Single crochet. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to finish up the remaining, so go ahead and do that. When we reach here, we're going to do something different. Okay, so now I'm up right on top of here, so we're going to make the butterfly strings. Yes, so I'm at the top. This is the top right here, so I'm going to be making 1 2 3. This is 3, yarn over, come into this same spot and make a double crochet. So I'm gonna chain 1 and yarn over, come in here and make a double crochet, chain 1 2 and 3, yarn over, open this one and come in between and make a double crochet, chain 1 2 and 3, yarn over, come again in this middle spot and make your double crochet, chain. So you're gonna be making double crochet. You can make as long as it all depends on how you want your string to be for the neck part, because I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to give it a string to tie at the back, because I don't like doing that zigzag. Anytime I do that zigzag, it doesn't come out good. So go ahead and be doing this. After you get the length of your size, then we're going to do something different. This is 25. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to work my way from up here all the way down. So I'm going to chain 3 1 2 3. So now I'm going to go in here with single crochet. No, wait, yarn over with a double crochet also, chain 1 2 and 3. So I'm going to make here a single crochet. Did I get it right? Yes. So 1 2 3, you come in here, make a single crochet, 1 2 3, you make your single crochet, 1 2 3, make your single crochet, then you work your way all the way down When you reach here, we're going to be doing single crochet in each stitches. So go ahead and finish up. I'll meet you down here. Okay, so now I'm at the end. So when you're doing this, make sure it's straight because you don't want it to be crooked. I'm gonna insert one more here, then make another one, then this is gonna be the last one. When you're doing it, always make sure you're doing it on the good side, because this is your good side and inside is your bad side, where all the ropes and whatsoever you did remains in there. So now single crochet, I go to the next one, make my single crochet, go to the next stitch, make my single crochet, make my single crochet. So I'm going to be making my single crochet all the way right on top of here. Then I'm going to do the same string that I did here. After I finish doing it, then I'm going to work my way down all the way until I reach here again. Okay, so now I'm at the edge. I'm at the last station from where I started. I'm just gonna go ahead and slip stitch on top of this right here. So I'm gonna try to cut out the yarn and pull. This one here, I'm gonna make sure I attend to it by using my darning needle, but I'll show you guys in a bit. So far so good. This is how the back looks like. So this is gonna tie at the back. So I'm gonna do like a string on this side here, and the other side I'm going to do the same thing as this one. So but I'm going to be doing that off camera. To start it, it's very easy. Make a slip knot, chain 1, 2 and 3, yarn over, you come to the third space here and make a double crochet. You chain 1, 2 and 3, you open it, yarn over, come in between in here and make a double crochet. You chain 1, 2 and 3, open here again and make a double crochet. So go ahead and be doing the same way until you have a row of, or a length of, or a count of 25 again, because this goes at the back, or 30. It's all depend on your back size. Okay, so now I have 30 of this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one. I have 30 of this, right? So now I'm supposed to make the last 3 to get 30. But what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go in here and slip stitch 1, slip stitch 2, slip stitch 3. So I'm going to join. I'm just gonna chain 1, yarn over, come into the same spot and make my double crochet. So I'm gonna make my chain 1, 2 and 3, make a single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be making a single crochet just like what we did here. For what I did here is because I want to hold it down so it cannot come out to attach it. So I'm just going to be making my 3 chain up, then make my single crochet, 3 chain up, make my single crochet all the way down, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now I'm done. So now this excess, I'm just going to use my stitch marker to try to get rid of them. and pull and cut. So now I'm gonna tie these two together. This is the back. So basically this is gonna control the boobs area. Okay, so now let's walk down here parts. I'm gonna get rid of this also. I'm so tired. Okay, now for this section here, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to insert my my needle around probably this area. And pull it down. I'm probably gonna burn it. So this is how I'm gonna get rid of all this excess inside. But let's finish up this down area, okay? So now this was my last stitch. It was 30 stitches all together. So I'm just gonna pull this together since that's the last stitch. I'm just gonna pull this and let it hang like this. So I'm going to be putting like a fringe at the bottom of it, but I'll show you guys in a minute. Okay, so now I wanted it something longer, but I don't have it with me, so I found this one. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one. I'm gonna be wrapping this one, taking the ropes and wrap it around. It's too fluffy so I might not get the best out of it, but sometimes I use my toes to get something like this. So I'm just making an example. Go around, you go all the way around. See, I'm trying to even straighten it. See, go again around, go again around. Probably this is just the length that I want, if I want it too long. So what I'm going to do, I'm just probably going to try to do it with my toes off camera because I want to get it with my toes. So I get it done, then I'll show you guys how to cut it and fix it also, okay? So now this is the length. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it in the middle. But if you have your best way of making something like this, you can do it the way you know how to do it. So now I'm going to start to connecting like the strings on the dress. Okay, so now I'm going to attach like the fringe. So I'm just gonna pick I'm just gonna be doing maybe 2, 3, 4 in each space, yeah, because I want to mix it up. So I'm going to be doing 3, 4. It's all depend on how much I can grab. But make sure when you're doing it, they are all equal. It's equal. I'm just gonna take my hook and pass it. The reason why I don't cut this is get away, because I just want to leave it like this. So I'm just gonna pass it underneath here, pull and pull. Maybe it's too big, I don't know. Maybe we can just do 3, but let's see how it goes. So it's equal, make sure it's equal. So I'm gonna go again, I'm gonna skip one and come to the next one and pull. Okay, so now I am all done with the fringe. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to level this up. So this is the fringe. I'm going to try to cut the excess, but but I need to make it straight. As you can see, some of them are a little bit curly because I use one of my old projects, the leftover. I couldn't complete. I completed that project, but I end up to how do you call it? What's the name of this thing when you undoing your project? So now but I did some I used my stretching comb to straighten some of it, and some of it, that's why they are straight. And so now I'm just gonna cut off what I need to cut. Okay, down the excess on this side. Let me try to bend this down a little bit so you guys can see. So I'm just gonna try to cut from here. I'm not folding it so much because if I gather it like this, it won't come out good. So I'm just gonna follow the line. Okay, so far so good. This is what I got. So whatever excess you see anyone hanging, just go ahead and cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, and cut it. So this is the end of the dress. This is the outcome of this beautiful dress, and I'll see you all on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and tell me what kind of video you want me to do next. Bye.